Guys, welcome back to Issues with Toddie1skip, and this is Issues with Sister Wives, or some of them, because some of them I like. I never thought I'd find myself somebody drawn to reality TV. I used to make fun of people that did that. And now not only do I watch reality TV sometimes to unwind, and a lot more than I care to admit, it's my guilty pleasure, I do also watch The Pillow talk about it when other guests comment on the show, so I watch it with them kind of on TV. How sick is that? I used to be a writer. Anyway, seriously, I wanted to talk about Sister Wives because it's coming back. And, yeah, let me tell you what my predictions are. My prediction is Robyn and Cody will break up, and it will be Robyn that ends the relationship. And or they will get, or try to get, another sugar mama. Because Robyn, I've never known to work. Does anybody know? Robyn doesn't work, right? Like, she just sits around and tells people what to do. So there's not a lot of demand for that. And therefore, I think, and she likes to spend, and she likes nice things. I mean, like, it's like a lot of people. But a lot of people claim that about themselves. It's not the greatest quality, but they own it. Robyn doesn't. Anyway, I think that they're definitely going to divorce, or there'll be another wife in the mix for money. And because I do believe that Cody is definitely in love with Robyn, and there's nothing wrong with that. He just should have handled that better. You know, if he wanted to be with Robyn, he just should have handled it better instead of behaving the way he did towards the other wives. You know, what he said about Christine, she'll never be able to forget that, and her kids heard that. You know, when he talked about how she ate those nacho chips, man, everybody has eaten poorly, if you want to say that, or with less manners. I mean, sometimes I'm at work and I'm just scarfing something down and I'm like, there's cameras on me. But I don't care. I mean, I just want to eat what I want to eat right at that moment. So I'm not, but that was not a nice thing to say publicly, because now we all have a picture of it. No offense, Christine, again, me too. All of us have had our bad moments of something, or an embarrassing moment, or a moment that just doesn't look good on us. We'd like to go back and change. You know, I guess the best thing now is that thankfully it was back then, so that it wasn't something videotaped that we are watching, right? Because now you can't do that at all. There's no mistakes anymore. Anyway, back to Sister Wives. Janelle, and I believe that we kind of already know this, that Janelle has moved on. So we're just going to see the breakup, I guess, of that relationship. I like Janelle. Janelle's a very strong, smart, and not just common sense smart, but book smart, intelligent smart, you know. She is amazing with finances, right? Because, you know, she's very focused and organized, it seems. And she keeps her eye on the ball. I like that. I like that about Janelle. And, you know, when it comes time for her to find love again, if that's what she wants, it's going to be there for her. Because she does have... I used to think Janelle was very closed off. And for less than a better term, kind of bitchy. Like, out of all of them, I thought that she was kind of bitchy before Robyn, but she's not. She's just she's very smart, and I think she observes more than she speaks about. I think Cody has just managed to make these women so angry. Instead of, again, just saying, hey, listen, you know, I was young when I married this one. I think he totally manipulated Mary. Like, I don't think Mary would have really wanted to divorce him and end up where she's at and then get shamed because she got catfished. I mean, think about what she got shamed for. She got shamed for looking for understanding, compassion, a friendship, and love. And had that have worked out for her, she might have handled it appropriately. But she got catfished. But does anybody really blame her for what she was reaching out for? We see now that there is really no friendship among her and the other sister wives. Robyn, I think, totally manipulated her. We watched that. These people are going to run out of money. Not the women. The women, I think, have it. You know, the kids, their children. Listen, I have my own problems with my own family. I don't have any kids. But you can clearly see that Kody just, once he focused on something, he just didn't have the ability to focus on something else because he didn't want to. He didn't want to focus on his adult children. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to do that? Bye-bye. That's what he said, that they could leave. You know? How anybody can look at that any differently when those people, when Kody and Robyn hired a nanny, somebody outside the family, instead of trusting people in the family and then turn and spin that. That's what he did. He took away from trusting Mary to go and babysit the kids or help out at that house. He didn't want Mary over there, or Robyn didn't want Mary over there. What about Christine? Or Janelle? Nope. Hires a stranger, a nanny, who comes in and gives them COVID. Nice job. But Kody is one of those people that likes to stop the tape where it's convenient for him. Robyn, nobody feels sorry for her anymore because she never did anything to change the situation. It's always been the same thing. She sits on the couch and cries. She sits in a chair and cries. She stands up and cries. She wakes up, she cries. She goes to bed, she cries. She's always crying, trying to manipulate the situation. And successfully so, because she's got Kody by the nose. Or by the kahunas. So, I think that Robyn is just somebody that is not even a master manipulator anymore because she's found out. You know, she got everything she wanted for her kids and her. And I'm not sure that that's the order that goes in. That might be her and her kids. But ultimately, she's going to get sick of Kody. And she's going to take off. Because she can't do it on her own. She just doesn't have the ability to do it on her own. The best she could do is cry. Maybe she could do some voiceover work where everybody's crying. I mean, I don't know. What do I see for Kody's future? Kody, I see Kody trying to parlay this into another financial benefit. You know, I would believe he's probably pitching shows to the networks. I don't know, speaking out against being a speaker. So being invited to go and speak out against certain things, being an expert speaker on polygamy, or I don't know, something like that, because he likes to hear himself talk and he thinks he's really important. So that's my view on what's going to go on there. Christine, I didn't even talk about Christine because there's not a lot to say except that what a success story she is. She's, I think, married now, and or going to be married now. I don't know if they've had their wedding yet. She found what she's saying is the love, who she's saying is the love of her life, and this guy seems to be a nice guy. Nobody really knows much about him, I don't think, and that's a good thing. And she should have all the love in the world. You know, she was very much in love, or thought she was very much in love with Cody. And I give her so much credit because she had the backbone that took Mary a little bit too long to find out. You know, though Mary's striving now, right? She's striving. I see her online. She looks great. All of these women look so much better without Cody. The stress of Cody and Robyn, you know, they're all doing fantastic. And, you know, Christine, I wouldn't have guessed Christine to be the first one to leave. I really thought Mary was going to be out the door first. So, you know, kudos to Christine and her children and the way that she stood up for her children and Janelle. I mean, like, definitely, Janelle picked her kids over the stupid rules of Cody, you know, and over Robyn's children. Janelle chose her children, but also Robyn didn't even trust Janelle to come over and be around her children. So, come on, man, you got to look at the perspective that everybody else is seeing this in. So, I think that it's going to be very interesting to see all of this unravel. So we're going to see the disintegration of Sister Wives and the creed behind it, with all of these people that did believe it. I do think that they did believe, and that they thought that there was going to be a happily ever after. I think that. And at some point, I think that Cody realized, well, I want to spend more time with this one. And he didn't know how to deal with that, so he started blaming everybody. You know? So that's not a good thing. And Robyn, I think, is probably a pretty jealous woman. And, I mean, you just see that action with how she didn't want any of her sister wives to help babysit or care for her kids. In the meantime, Robyn doesn't do anything, so I don't understand why she needed a nanny. That was the first time. And they had less children. Christine took care of how many kids? Like, and nobody sees that? Well, we see it. So, there's a lot going on. And that's what I got to say about it. I think that we're going to see, obviously, the disintegration of the sister wives. And I'm looking forward to it. Alright, this is Toddie1skip and Issues with Toddie1skip and Issues with Sister Wives. Only some of them. Click subscribe, listen, share, write me a comment. I'm on Instagram at Issues with Toddie1skip.